Logs
was the fun generation.
Was a fun generation.
And there's nothing like it. This is Sue Rupert's. She herself has no idea what Lincoln Logs are. She's much too young. But this is the 100th anniversary of Lincoln Logs. So the original company still make them out of hardwood in Maine.
Yep.
This is a 111-piece Lincoln Log set.
Exactly.
It's so funny. I'm looking at all these Lincoln Logs and I'm thinking to myself, the only difference between these and the ones I remember is the ones I had teeth marks in them for some reason.
We said the same thing that we both bid on them. I think everybody uses them as a teething tool
Yes,
back in the day.
I think so.
So, Sue, you're a woman. You've got nieces and nephews. How many of them?
I have 65 nieces and nephews.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait, whoa.
I know. I have a huge family. Isn't it?
65 nieces and nephews?
I know. And I'm always looking for great gifts. And it's hard to find gifts that they unplug and they have conversations. You and I were talking about that, Rachel, that it's nice that you can unplug and sit and let the kids play with different items and just get back to basics and building.
65 nieces and nephews?
He's stuck on that.
Some of your family members need to find a different hobby.
That's exactly right.
You know, I was saying to Sue, I was like, you know what? It takes a lot for a toy to stick around for 100 years, right?
It's got to be right.
It's got to be good.
It's got to be right. Now listen, the generation that came after me was the Lego generation.
Right.
And they're cool, believe me. But there's something that is down home, Americana, true joy in building with Lincoln Logs. Now, that joy goes back 100 years ago.
Yes.
This will come with your set. You don't get this when you buy the set anywhere else.
No, it's exclusive to QVC.
This is a reprint of one of the original 100-year-old Lincoln Log building instruction sets.
Exactly. Over 100 years. Cool. Isn't that so cool? And that's a commemorative gift that is only available at QVC this month. And everyone will get the instruction sheet, which is always great. And we have 4 builds, information on how to build these 4 builds. But again, your imagination can go forever. You have the meeting house, you have the tree house, you had the little cabin.
Sue was yelling at me earlier.
He's like saying this is
right here, that's the house.
The house, yeah.
Right here, that's the outhouse in the backyard.
That is not right.
This is when you know you got a lot of money, when you've got the 2-story outhouse. That's not right?
That's wrong. No, and this is the fort. So the kids will have so much fun building all of these fun things. But besides that, they can build forever. I'm just sitting here building while we're chatting. It's addictive.
If you have Lincoln Logs from 50 years ago, they fit.
Yes.
And it will just add on to this set.
Yes,
This is timeless. This is classic. Now, I remember when Lincoln Logs came in a rectangular, kind of a cardboard tube with a metal lid. This 100
like this one,
year
right
commemorative.
Here. Yes. There was this one, yes.
This tin is what you get all 111
pieces, yes.
And thank you for painting them exactly like I remember.
Yes.
Thank you for making them just
yes, they're stained and it's wood.
These big ones were always the fence posts.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm doing around the whole. I'm doing it around the whole cabin that I've built here. So I want a little fort, and I just want. It's just fabulous and so much fun. And while we've been sitting here talking, look what I've been able to build.
At $35.92, and I want to point out this is really important. The cost of toys have gone up.
Yes.
And the fact that these are still made of hardwoods, maple, in Maine. They weren't $35 when I was a kid back in the 60s.
Right.
But it is worth the money to be able to let your children remember the joy that you and I remember. So many of those toys are just gone.
Yes. 100 years. I'd like to, you think that your grandparents have sets. These have had sets for over 100 million sets have been sold worldwide.
100 million
sets have been sold worldwide. So it's so fun to even working here and people going by and just going, oh my gosh. I mean, it's so
What's
great.
killing me is I have like technical directors going, are those new? What are those? Did your mother drive you to work? My bosses don't know what Lincoln Logs are
Isn't
because they're
that
too
fun?
young.
That's young. Yeah, but this is so fabulous.
Beautiful. We're going to
Oh.
play some more.
Great.
You and I are going to have
great.
some fun.